Amazon. Holy crap, they could be the next company to be adding Bitcoin as a reserve asset. Are you seeing what's going on here, folks? Huge things. We got to talk about this. We got that. We got a lot of Bitcoin charts that are going to be really fun to look at, talking about a potential cycle zone to look at for the peak price of the cycle. Some warnings there as well, some Ethereum stuff, some thoughts. Let's get into it. It's going to be a good time. Let's go. So, this Bitcoin Treasury Assessment. Shareholders request that the board conduct an assessment to determine if adding Bitcoin to the company's treasury is in the best long-term interest of shareholders. Spoiler alert, it is. Will they do it? I hope so. Someone needs to get Sailor over there ASAP to orange pill all these people on the board, like right now. Right now. Get over there, get some pizzas, lock them in a room, and don't come out until they all have laser eyes. That's it. We're done. Guys, this is incredibly big news. Now, this follows Microsoft exploring it. Okay, we're going to get the Microsoft vote in a few days. If they do it, I would suspect that Amazon will do it. If they don't do it, Amazon could still very likely do it, and then Microsoft will kind of be forced to play catch up later on. You have to understand, these companies have gargantuan sums of money and like cash, and it's melting. It's like sitting on a giant melting ice cube, and they have to do something with it. They try to invest and buy small companies, but at some point you get so big and you have so much money, what the hell are you going to do with it? Buy Bitcoin. That's what you do with it. You buy Bitcoin, gosh darn it. Now, this is absolutely nuts because if Amazon or Microsoft do it, now we have two companies potentially, right? If either Amazon or Microsoft literally buy Bitcoin, it'll be, again, the shot heard around the financial world. MicroStrategy was a small company when they started buying Bitcoin, a tiny company. The impact is not the same. How long until NVIDIA is forced to do this? How long until Facebook is forced to do it? Netflix is forced to do it. Okay, Tesla already has it. Tesla's a big tech company. Elon Musk is eccentric. People write it off, okay? But when you start having Amazon and Microsoft doing it, Apple's going to have to do it. Facebook's going to have, they're all going to have to do it. Now, Amazon has $88 billion as of September, probably around the same. Maybe it's a $90 billion now or whatever I don't know what they're spending money on. Let's just say it's $88 billion. So if they take 10% of that money and put it into Bitcoins, $8.8 billion, okay? Obviously, buys a few Bitcoins, right? Is that 88,000 Bitcoin? Is that right? Buys a lot of Bitcoin, let's put it that way. So it would be a massive move. Be a massive move. It would secure their position in a very, very big way. Will they do it? I don't know. Time's going to tell. Time's going to tell, okay, guys? But this is an absolutely huge potential. And a lot of these companies have literally tens, some cases, hundreds of billions of cash on hand. They need to diversify. It's actually, at a certain point, fiscally irresponsible of these companies to keep so much cash on hand. Anyway, absolutely crazy, crazy news. We're going to see more. It's only starting. And that's how we're going to get to 250K this cycle. More on that in a minute. Currently, Bitcoin going through a bit of correction. Nothing too exciting going on here, to be honest. Still in a downtrend on the MACD daily. 92K remains key support to the downside should we go down that far, although we may only go for a retest of this initial downtrend breakout here, which would put us around $96,000, let's say $97,000. Break under 97 with a daily candle close, look for 92K next, okay? Or unless we get a very, very quick recovery, but that's kind of where we're going right now. It doesn't really matter. Short-term price action, it's fine. It's fine, okay? Great chart here from CryptoCon. It says data is showing that Bitcoin probably has a lot more in the tank than some people think. The bull run bounce on the Chaikin money flow was successful. Now, as expected, the metric has raced to the 0.35 overheat line, but hasn't crossed it yet. And that's important because it tells us there are still two tops to go in the cycle. In many ways, our price action looks very similar to early 2017 when Bitcoin had yet to break above all-time highs. Happy 100K, everybody. A price target once thought impossible. Real quick shout out before we get into those big juicy Bitcoin charts to today's sponsor, iTrust Capital. Guys, if you're looking for a tax efficient way to be doing the crypto game, you might want to explore what iTrust has to offer for you. You can come over here, bring your existing IRA, 401k, whatever retirement plan you got, or start a new one should you so desire, and you can wrap all of your crypto trading inside of that retirement plan. That means that you can do as much crypto trading as you want. 10 trades, 100 trades, 1,000 trades, 10,000 trades. Nobody cares how many trades you do. We can do a lot of trades of all the top coins. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Dog with Hat, Dogecoin, all the top altcoins basically. And not hit a taxable event once. Sounds pretty cool, right? That is cool. 365, 24/7, low fees, biggest IRA provider in the cryptocurrency game. You can even do in-kind withdrawals, putting real coins in your pocket. Also real physical Bitcoin, gold and silver as well via the partnership with Kitco. And if you want to explore more what they have to offer and even get yourself a $100 bonus, use the link down below. Okay, support our sponsors. Thank you very much. Go check them out if you want to learn more about how iTrust can save you a bucket load on your tax bill. Go check it out. Okay, so we got some big Bitcoin charts here to share. Look at this. Mark Moss sharing. History rhymes. Every past cycle, Bitcoin entered the red zone. This will put us around $200,000 Bitcoin. I share this because this is all rational, right? I know everybody wants to be irrational. I know. Especially once we get to 200K, and that's we're going to have irrational exuberance. Everyone's going to say, but we got all this stuff coming and it's going to drive us up to $1 million per Bitcoin. And I'm actually going to do a video breaking down that whole thesis actually here soon because maybe none of us are being bullish enough. Maybe this will just be the super cycle of super cycle is going to go straight to $1 million this year. But chances are that's the exact kind of talk that'll get everybody stuck, right? And there's a lot of great catalysts coming out. And that's how we get to 250K BTC. But not $1 million yet. Not in my opinion. Happy to be wrong, I guess. Quentin here is saying, are you mentally prepared for this scenario? 280K this cycle, 800K next cycle, 1.8 million in the 2030s. Yes, I am ready. My soul is ready. Let's go. With the 100K mark being broken, many are wondering where Bitcoin is headed for next. We believe this is just the beginning of an epic 2020-like parabolic move. Peak estimate 250 to 350K. 350 probably on the higher side of what I would assume is rational, but okay, sure, rock and roll. 220K Bitcoin. This is drawing from the peaks all the way back to 18 up. That would be, I could see it. 220K, yeah, sure, rock and roll. Rock and roll, man, sounds good. If you believe in the channel that began in 2018, and you like to believe Bitcoin will reach 250K this cycle. Yes. Yes. Great. Now, that's all fantastic. Here's Max Keiser saying, I'm raising my target for Bitcoin from $220,000 to $2.2 million. I agree with Jack, because this is exactly how people will fail to realize profits from the bull market. Again, it's not that the price will and is going up and will be for some time still. It's that everyone will keep raising their targets until the market will have enough and turn around level to level. Now, you got to keep in mind, for you guys watching, taking profits is going to be essential. Essential, okay? If you want to make it and bank that profit and actually live the life of freedom that you want to live with financial security and all that stuff, you're going to have to sell, okay? Straight up. Max Keiser, he's in a different boat. If he's wrong, it doesn't matter. Max has got so much Bitcoin, so much money, so much gold, all that kind of stuff that he's fine. He's fine. If his prediction doesn't come true, he's fine. He's probably worth hundreds of millions, if not billions by this point, okay? Because he's in Bitcoin early enough. Have to understand that, okay? So if it goes up or down, it doesn't really matter for him. He's probably not selling anyway. For you, balls deep in altcoins, come on. You have to stick to your targets, at least to some degree, okay? Because everyone, this is what happens. As soon as we get 200K, everyone says now it's going to 300K. If you actually get 300K, well, now it's going to 500,000, let's go to 1 million. And nobody sells anything. Anyway. China expected to cut interest rates by the largest amount in a decade next year, according to Goldman Sachs and Morgan Stanley. Of course they are. Fantastic. Free money coming everywhere. Massive monetary easement across the world right now. The Fed's cutting. China's cutting. China's not just cutting. All kinds of stuff. Major shifts to the monetary policy coming across the board in China. Second biggest economy in the world. It's going to have an impact, guys. Besides saying whatever you do, don't sell your coins. We still have 4 months to go. This is the Ethereum chart, by the way. 4 months to go until at least some say the end of the cycle. It could be the end of the cycle. At the very least, we have a major local top, which will probably come in like March or April. Okay, so be ready for it. Whereas we've covered in many charts, we're just starting to get into this major expansionary phase of the market cycle. But yeah, anyway, ETH gonna go. ETH's gonna kick up hard, man. I know we just had this major breakout, consolidating a little bit just above that. If we come back down and retest this zone, fine. Even back down here, also fine. We don't want to see it go much further than that. Could just be then a major fake breakout underway. Are you buying the dip today? There is a bit of a dip today, but honestly, the dip's not very attractive for me at the moment. A lot of coins, as you can see here, are down. Small percentages. WIF's down 7%, and Hype's down 5%, and what else we got here? Aptos is down 5%, Render's down 5%. Like this is a dip for ants, okay? This is not a real dip. You're right, you guys, let's check back in when altcoins are down 30, 40, 50% in a week. That's a dip, okay? That is the dip worth buying. Things are down 5%. I'm not interested. I'm just riding. I'm riding, man. Dips are for buying when it dips, the cycle's over. It's true. Baby hippos. Nah. Cato AI says, crypto Twitter, crypto X these days, calls the top basically all year round. It's quite funny, actually. The sentiment is just constantly, the top is in, short now everything, short now everything, short now everything, ah! The hive mind is generally wrong about a lot of things. You have to be contrarian, okay? You do. You have to be contrarian because most people are always calling the top, saying it's over, gonna short, blah, blah, blah. And most of the charts just don't show that's anywhere near the case right now, okay? Jack is saying so many people are thinking the current cycle is just another printing cycle and are stuck in the recency bias of the prior one. This is the most forecasted mistake in most forecasters' mistake in the past and today. Many are failing to implement effectivity growth and higher demand into the cycle for crypto. This is the first real adoption cycle since 2017. A lot of AI applications will be hitting real-world use cases in the upcoming years alongside others. You cannot think of crypto as Forex all the time. It's true. Things might get a lot crazier than we think, but also keep in mind that if we grind up to $10 trillion, that's probably crazier. And a lot of people think it's gonna get that's gonna be nuts, guys. That's gonna be nuts. That's like good, I'm always open to the idea that things get crazier, but I don't want to start making that a base case or adjusting the targets like when it happens, okay, fine. But until then, the base case is the base case, okay? Guys, if you want to get signed up to newsletter, it's free. It's awesome. You'll love it. Best damn newsletter in the cryptocurrency game. 150,000 people a week reading this bad boy. You could be one of those people. Link down below. It's free. Go check it out. DeFi, altcoins, meme coins, all kinds of coins. You'll love it. Go check it out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you back next one. Peace.